It's your new best friend.
Hello, David here, and welcome to a Subaru Forester. Just like straight out of the factory, as you can tell. No, seriously, this is one of the coolest Subaru builds I've ever seen, ever. As soon as I got the email for this, I knew I had to fly far away to come see this thing. This car's been owned by the owner for 9 years, and she's progressively gotten faster and faster and faster to basically get the title as the fastest lady-driven car in my channel ever. Which, if that matters to you, there you go. It's pretty sweet. This car, as of right now, makes 850 wheel horsepower out of the EJ engine, and at one point on the dyno for a hero pool made 1100 wheel horsepower. But today I'm on a back road, so I'm driving it at a subtle 850 horsepower. Oh yeah, by the way, that 850 horsepower is at 8,500 RPM, so I'm gonna have to tell myself that it's okay to go very high up in the revs. Very easy first gear, but a part of that is recently I've been driving a lot of sequential gearboxes. I actually really like that this is still the H-pattern gearbox, because this car, stock, did not come with a manual transmission, but it's got a 2015 STI transmission with a little bit of work done to it to beef it up. It's also, of course, built motor, EJ engine from Subaru, but it's built by IEG. They did all the work to the engine, made it great. I love the intake manifold on this thing. This is a stunning engine bay. I could not stop filming it because I love the look of it, but also how absurd this freaking car is, where you sit higher up than you would in an STI. And to give you perspective, the fastest Subaru I've ever driven was a Hawkeye STI. Little bit of a hood exit, which is really fun to see when you're driving around. We also got a Motec dash, tells you everything I need to know. I got Hoosiers all the way around, but when it's at the drag strip, they also got slicks. But for now, we're on Hoosiers because, you know, Hoosiers are always good. It's actually a factory color as well. This color looks really great with the wheel and tire setup. It's a looker. It's also got coilovers that are set up for drag racing. In a nutshell, essentially with the spring rate and everything, it's made to launch. You'll notice I don't have a back seat. I got a roll cage, but other than that, it still looks like a Forester. We also got the Kirky lightweight seats, so it's serious. The roll cage is actually really nice, because usually when I'm in a roll cage car, I'm worried about hitting my head, but you can drive it on the street just fine. I don't think we're going to soccer practice today. It still drives very much like a really fast Subaru, just sitting a smidge high up. But what I can say is that, one, this motor is dialed. I didn't have to stress about anything during that pull. It feels great, it's predictable. I hit limiter a little bit just so I know where that 8,500 RPM red line lands. But yeah, this thing's serious. It's pretty awesome. Got a little bit of the razzle dazzle every now and then with the grooves in the road, but the Hoosiers are doing their job, right? You can't panic during that situation. Yeah, and we're at 183 degrees. Everything's great. Since you're not living the crazy low life with all the RSs, everything else, I can just go over train tracks, that's fine, no problem. All right. What you just saw was a lesson between being brave and stupid. So what happened there, by the way, stock diff, but carbon drive shaft. But this thing from a dig is an absolute monster. on, which shows all-wheel drive is just a different beast, man. And I think one of the funniest things is when she beats people in races, they go, oh man, she cheated, she had this part and this part. It's like, choose a different car, you just lost to a Forester. Even just driving this thing around is absurd. Love it. And when you open the hood and you see just the fabrication work and everything, you can tell how much love has been put into this thing over the past 9 years, right? Over the past 9 years, all the lessons learned, going faster. At one point, basically not in a prime setup, it still ran a 9-second quarter mile, not even being like 100% with a bunch of back pressure, which I think is, it just shows the room to grow here, which is really phenomenal. To give you perspective, I have been offered to drive probably 100 different STI swap Foresters and things of that nature. And I've turned them not all down, but I wanted to wait to do this one first because I wanted to show the potential of one of my favorite philosophies, and that is use what you got. A lot of people, when they modify a car, they get kind of caught in the weeds of what will make me look cool. What motor should I go with? Should I just get another performance car? It does cost to be different, okay? I will make that clear. If you're a pioneer in a different platform and you're pushing that platform, you're gonna break things and you're gonna be that person. But you're gonna be the only person out there with a 1,000 horsepower Forester. You're still gonna be cool by default. This Forester for 9 years, over the years has been an amazing ownership experience, so why get rid of it and also see the potential of this platform? And at the end of the day, you have the fastest, basically, Forester maybe in the world, if not in the world, probably. I'm just spitballing here, but probably. I'm also stopped here so you can hear me. So, here we go. I guess the best way you can look at it is it's a really, really, really big built Subaru hatchback. There you go. I mean, the STI transmission has just always felt so good. It just feels so notchy and so good, even with just modified bushings and stuff, nothing too crazy. I actually don't like it when a lot of people do the like really obscene short shifters in these cars, but because it's already really good. On the dash, you have a PDM setup with anti-lag, launch setup, all that. Just the press of a button right here, nice and convenient. Because a lot of the times you'll find people will retrofit their launch control with like a cruise control button or something like that. This, you just do that and you're good. I still have like 5,000 more RPM to go. Subarus and Evos, they always get compared, right? But they truly are different driving cars, even though they're both all-wheel drive. And you have to think, a Boxer setup, you get the Boxer rumble and all that, but they do drive differently. If you drive a fast Evo and you drive a fast Subaru, it's gonna be a completely different experience. Suspect me, honestly, unless they take a really good look at me and they go, wait, is that metal piping coming out of the hood? You're like, I don't know, it's just a diesel. I just work here. Okay, that's a good Forester. Excuse me, to say, I'm stuttering because I'm kind of speechless of how efficient this freaking thing is. It's so funny to me that one of the fastest Subarus I've ever driven is this. So, absolutely crazy. What an experience. I've had an amazing time. And on that note, what do you guys think about this really, really, really fast Subaru Forester? I have faith in this platform now. Honestly, I'm really shocked at how good this thing is. Because, I don't know, it almost adds a sense of security when you're like in a bigger car, you know? The owners of this car, I'm gonna put in the comment section below if you'd like to follow their Instagram or anything like that. Definitely check it out. They're super nice people. Super appreciative of letting me do this with their baby. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.